Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, people? What up, people? Right. Today is Tuesday, August 27th. What is on my schedule today? What is on my schedule today? Went to the dentist today. Have some headshots tonight. Who I need to reach out to? I'm gonna do that right now. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Mm-hmm. Candace. What up, girl? What up? What up? What up? Houston, right? I'll be always trying to remember people's cities. You in Houston, right? I'm live. Yes, Candace, I'm live. Why are you shocked that I'm live? What's up? The lighting setup. I am they're doing construction outside my window right now. I can hear that little noise. It's annoying to me as well. And I'm also conducting some business through the phone. What's up, Candace? Is Candace Muhammad, is that your real name, or is that your, I'm assuming that you're Muslim? Is that true? I think only people who last name is Muhammad are usually Muslims, right? Are you married into that last name, or is that your Muslim last name? I'm not a prankster. So explain your last name, because I don't know no. I can't say normal. Uh, I don't know anybody else that's not Muslim that has a Muslim last name. Is that you're married into that name? Yeah. My last husband was Muslim. Got you. So what was uh what was your original name? And because I don't know if does women, when it comes to Muslims, do they change their first name too? Because my homeboy Bush, my homeboy, his name was like, I don't even know his original name, but his name now is Kamal Abdul Jabbar. So I know when he was like 5 or 4, his name was like Jason Mitchell. So his whole entire name was changed. I'm sorry, Mario. I shouldn't have asked that. You're right. That was very ignorant of me. But yeah, it's funny how people change their entire name. But I don't know why don't women change their first name? Why don't they change their first names? But the men got to change all their names. I want to do a Muslim little Muslim recap on life. Yeah, why I want to know why Muslims you can change your first name if you wish. I chose to keep mine. Got you. Uh, Muslima. Is that a name? I did a movie called Muslima, and that was her name. I was like, Muslim with the A on the end, Muslima. On your lonely today, yeah, man. So just the text message I got from Chaz, man. How does the camera look? How does it sound? Does any buzz today? Can we talk about that first? I'm excited. I like the look. I like the sound. I'm on my solo today because Chaz said he didn't have to do that daddy issue. Let me see. You good to read? He asked me, can we record next week? He wants to do it early. I don't know if they did a block today or something with daddy issues, but he said he wants to start early next week, like 11 o'clock, like we did last time. Does anybody? It sounds awful. Does it really sound awful? No. It sounds awful. What up, Jazz? Hey, welcome. Does it really sound? No, there's no buzz. Maybe because it's outside. Because there's a buzz outside. Okay. Thank you, Moyo. Yeah, they're doing some construction outside. I should take the camera and show you. But why? Just believe me. Just believe me. There's a sound outside. There's crazy sound outside. They're building something. Yeah, I think he said he has to travel. He's going somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he left me alone. I'm leave, come back in. Shouldn't have to ask. Shouldn't have to ask what? What? And this is it? What? Chill, Lack. You good? Looking clean, crisp, letting the dimples breathe. These are my face cleavage. It's the face cleavage. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them. I was trying to hold back and be conservative because I know my face cleavage is a distraction to the masses. I want to brag about my water, y'all. I want to brag about my water. I'm drinking cucumber, mint, and lemon water. I'm trying to be pure. I'm trying to cleanse my body from the impurities of life. I'm at 1 p.m. I'm lying. I'm not at 1 p.m. I'm going to drink till 1 p.m. The truth is I'm at 9 a.m. But it was here earlier today, and I filled it up to here. So technically it's down to 1, okay? But right now, since it's 2 o'clock, I'm going to drink it to 1 o'clock. And by the time we're done with this podcast, it's going to be at 3. And I need y'all to hold me accountable that I'm going to drink this water until it get to maybe go to 1. This is a lot of water. I'm going to drink it to 3, maybe 1. In between, okay? I'll be right in between. All right. So by the time our podcast is over, this water can be down here, okay? So throughout the podcast, I'm going to be drinking. I'm gonna start it off right now. Next week won't you be on this side of America? Let me see. I should be there on 5th or 6th, I think. Let me see. Yeah, but that's next week will be 3rd. Yes, it's ice cold. You don't see the little chill? You don't see the little crispness of it? I don't know. I don't care what y'all think. Anytime you add cucumbers to your water, it tastes like it's from the glaciers of Alaska. Especially if you add some mint to it. This is faucet water, FYI. This is down near toilet water. If you add mint and lemon and cucumber to your water, this is spa water right now. This is front desk Four Seasons Hotels water. Camera janky. Damn. Man, Anderson said, what? What, Anderson said? What do you want from me? Put some ginger in there. Yeah, I got some ginger, man. Tim Brown. How's my camera messed up? What's wrong with my camera? Are they trolling me, Moyo? The water, if you throw ginger in there, they call that skinny water. Mad cleansing. Okay. I'm drinking brandy and Coke. Lemon water is good. Yeah. Hey man, yo, yes, I drink faucet water. I have to humble myself. I can't get too bougie. The reason why I drink faucet water is because if I get too prissy and I'm in desperate need of water, I'm not gonna be like, I'm extremely thirsty and I can't drink this water because the only thing I drink is smart water. And like, but sir, you're dehydrated. You gotta drink the water. No, I can't. So if I humble my water, all the other waters will be better. I said what I said. Yeah, it's filtered. Yeah, it's filtered. Faucet water is good. Let it get cold. Yeah, it's very cold. My internet shaky? I look good. Here. What is it glitchy? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what else to do. This is the same camera we had yesterday. Me and Twiz we went live Sunday, and this is what we had. I had no complaints. I don't know what you're talking. Don't know what you're talking. Oh no. Oh no. I love my friends. Thank you for sending me what I look like. Thank you. Okay, so if it's the internet, maybe I don't know, man. It's clearing up. I don't know. You clear on my end now. Okay. All right. That's enough of that, man. So I want to talk to y'all about change. Talk to y'all about change. I am going through some changes in my life, and I got hit with some conviction today. And just like is the sacrifices that I need to make to get where I want to go. There's a quote that I'm always saying of everybody wants to change, but nobody wants to change. And I feel like I've got a level of success, but I feel like in order for me to get to a place of higher of that from there, um, I got to make a lot of sacrifices. And I feel like this past week I've been challenged and I've been broken. And God has definitely challenged me on a lot of things. And I definitely need to make some changes. I don't want to get into much details because I'll start crying and stuff. Um, but yeah, man. And you just you feel like a lot of things are in line of your walk and in line with what you're going through. You get like podcasts, you see memes, you see you know things that's usually easy for you become more difficult. Um, it feel like when it comes to like dieting and getting certain jobs, more clients and your spirituality. I feel like everything took a standstill. And I also found out that like when I go through things, I typically try to bury myself in work and I try to find quick sort of praise or worship, no pun intended, from Instagram or TikTok or try to feed the audience and try to like hide the fact that I'm going through stuff. And this past week, I felt like nothing was hitting me, or the things that I wanted to start. If I wanted to start, like this edit, I had like an error in my final draft. If I wanted to write something, um, I had like a shortage in my cord of laptop. Um, you know, I tried to like listen to a podcast. I had like the person like I listened to the Breakfast Club. I listened to the Breakfast Club, and then I was trying to like kind of bury myself into like what makes me happy, and and then they only uploaded like 22 minutes. Like it was a mess up. Somebody just like Breakfast Club usually like an hour and a half, and they only uploaded like 22 minutes of it, and I was like, what is happening? And it was like one of those moments of like, man, like God was like, it's time for you to talk to me, man. And then what's funny is ironic is it was the same day that Twills, one of my best friends, if y'all know her, she had sent me this this clip that was like, you never spend time with God. It was a sketch, and it was like you ain't spending enough time with God. And uh, it was I had to repost it. It hurt because it's like, man, you be trying to, okay, Doc, okay, God, I'm gonna spend some time with you, spend some time with you, and all of a sudden, like this entire time, like, let me see what's happening right here. Oh, give me a second, God. I need to answer the text message real quick. And he's like, okay, yeah, I want to talk to you about this. I'm like, give me a second, God. Hold on, let me answer this email. And you make so much time for other people, and you create so much for other people, and create this time and make more time for other people. But God's just like, hey, man, just sit here, relax. Let me talk to you. Meditate my word. Meditate my presence. And this week was many nights, man. Many nights I cried. Many nights I cried because I couldn't hide from my my go-tos, my pleasure, my sense of comfort. Even one time I tried to like, hide with my child, my daughter. My oldest daughter didn't answer the phone because she's back in Grambling. My oldest daughter's already in college. And then my youngest, I tried to hit her up and I was like, hey, babe, you want to go hang out with your dad? We can do whatever you want. She was like, I'm at the mall with my boyfriend. So you guys believe you're in control of your life? What's that mean, Amazette? Talk to me. Yeah, my baby girl got a boyfriend. Yep. Let me see. Yeah, I'm talking in circles, man, because I don't know y'all like that. Can't open up too much. I'm leaving the first. I'm leaving the first teardrop. Oh man, yeah. Twills was my saving grace on so many things, man. She was my saving grace. Um, um, we definitely prayed together. We definitely. I opened up to her about it, and it was one of the hardest weeks I ever had in my life, and it hurt, man. Um, yeah, let me see. I believe we are in control, but there are some circumstances that are trying to get your attention. Absolutely, absolutely. And again, Twill sent me a podcast that I've been listening to. It's a couple hours long, so I can't listen to it all at once. I went to the dentist today and I was listening to it. Woo! Twill is a good friend. She's a great person. She's a great person. She knows what to send to me, and it's one of those things of you you watch it and you be like, I'm convicted. I'm convicted. This is all me. You are hiding. You're hiding from your reality. So if I feel like everyone has, and I'm using this with quotations because this word scares people away. Everyone has an idol in some sense. I feel like if it's food, success, money, drugs, alcohol, sex, you have some sort of thing that you kind of like, I want this so bad, and I'll do whatever it takes. This is my sort of pleasure. This is my sort of thing I'm worshiping. And this podcast was like really breaking down like you know, you have to break free from your idols and pretty much surrender your life to God. And boy, I was crushed. What they charge you with? What? Got to stay prayed up. I'm reading y'all in the comment section. Sometimes you got to do it yourself. Reflection, examination is more important. To be real, open, and honest is a good time. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, Another thing that I've struggled with is is um, is obedience and being committed to something. You know, you said you're going to do it, do it. I get comfortable too quickly. You know, I think I think I think deep down inside when I say every morning I'm going to do my walks. I can do my walks and listen to a devotional or listen to a podcast or listen to a sermon just to kind of get my day started and being motivated, get back, work out, shower, and start my day. That's my plan. But then if you don't really write it down or commit or stay diligent to your plans, man, you could get comfortable and you find excuses not to do it. And it's like the one thing I am really good at is my intermittent fasting. And I want to kind of challenge my intermittent fasting a little bit more. I want to stretch it out to there's a guy online, he stretches his out to like 42 hours. And again, this is not for all y'all. He stretches it out to like 42 hours, and then he does like 60 hours and does 90 hours. And once you start to realize that the fat that you have in your body is just for storage, for energy. Once you start to understand, I was like, man, your fat is for just in case these moments. And We don't have to eat all the time. We eat because our flesh is like, hey, eat right now. Seek for pleasure. Once you start to that's how I'm starting to look at it. Again, this is not for everybody. I just feel like I fall to my flesh way too quickly, way too often. And I really want to like get my mind better than I want to get my mind stronger than my flesh. That's the main thing. I want to get my mind stronger than my flesh. If I can tell myself, and I've been doing this for a long time, intermittent fasting. I've been doing that for maybe 4 or 5 years on and off. And I've been pretty good at it. It's very rare that I eat before 12 o'clock. Um, but I feel like if I push myself to say, okay, now let's do 2 o'clock. Now let's do 4 o'clock. It's kind of keep stretching my mind by setting a goal and sticking to it. If I set my mind to a goal of like, okay, get up every single morning, because I have alarms I have an alarm that goes off at 4:30 and then 5:10 every morning, and I never get up at 4:30. I never get up at 4:30. Yeah. But I'm not as diligent to get up. And this is what are you talking about? How am I lying? How am I lying? Yeah. Yeah, it's 100% up to me. 100% up to me. Um, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get it off my chest. But also, I'm trying to work on what's topical in the news and try to stay up to date. I am watching this real time. I'm about to go on the shade room and seeing what's posted. And I want to hear your thoughts on certain things, all right? But again, all this comes down to me working hard. Oh, that's brilliant. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Moyo. Thank you, Moyo. Thank you, Moyo. I appreciate you for the encouraging word. And this is what are you talking about the commercials? That's loud enough. That's loud than my mug. What's loud? What is happening? What are y'all hearing? What are y'all hearing? All right. I've had four. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That music that was oh my. Yeah. All right. So this is happening in the news right now. I'm trying to update y'all with some content. I'm trying to update y'all on what's happening in the world. Okay. At Rice University, student is reportedly killed in apparent murder suicide on the first day of classes. Jesus, I didn't mean to open up with that. This happened 26 minutes ago. In Houston, Texas. Rice University student is reportedly killed in apparent murder suicide on the first day of school. Jeez Willikers. I don't know what else to say about that. A junior student at Rice University in Houston, Texas, has reportedly been killed in apparent murder suicide. According to CNN, a concerned family member requested a wellness check be performed on Andrea Rodriguez on Monday, August 26th. The student had reportedly missed the first day of classes. Furthermore, when officers arrived at her dorm, they discovered the body, I'm assuming. Well, hadn't had any commercials just yet, but watch. It's about to come. Yeah, man. Terrifying. Next up. Miami jeweler reported sued Floyd Mayweather and Tyga for $4 million RICO lawsuit. I don't know about that. We can go to the next one. Music producer Lil Rod says he has no source of income and must disguise himself in public after suing Diddy. Oh, yep. I said distinguish. We're gonna cut that part out because I said distinguish and I didn't see the word disguise. I am reading this real time. I am very vulnerable about how I'm reading right now. I'm very vulnerable. For some reason, our culture worships in his billionaire status. They have to understand Puffy is no god. He's nothing more than a shrewd crook businessman. He's stolen publishing for years. He's nothing but a thief. He has no soul. He lives off of others people's gifts and talent. My name is all over the Love album credits. So I have to have some I had to have done some producing. It got Grammy nominated and I'm sitting here doing nothing, unable to work. This is not right. I need my money. I just happened about to watch the long. I'm about to watch Long Crimes sidebar. Speaking of sidebar, I was watching a quick little documentary on Drake and Kendrick. I know this is kind of old, but I kind of feel sorry and understand Drake. Brilliant documentary. I will highly recommend you guys watch it if I had knew the name of it. It's pretty much showing like Drake came in a time. I really want y'all to remove yourself from the biases of Drake and Kendrick. Who's your favorite? Remove yourself from that. Drake came into the rap game around 2007, 2008. Who was hot at the time? Of course, we had our Lil Wayne's, our Jay-Z's, Ludacris. Eminem was gone. He was I think he was on drugs at the time. And Kanye was the biggest face of hip hop around that time. Kanye was the first hip hop rapper to not talk about drugs and killing, and he wasn't a gangster rapper, right? So Kanye West made it cool to just be a lover boy. He made it cool just to be barred up and just talk about the money I got and the women I have. And Drake kind of took that status. Drake kind of took that sort of format and was like, yeah, I like Kanye. He even told Kanye, I like, your flow. I want to work with you and all this stuff. So Drake was kind of like a template of Kanye. When that template started working, people started criticizing Drake because he's Drake. And then Drake on the second album was like, hey, Kendrick Lamar, ASAP Rocky, I want you to go on tour with me. They was like, but no. The label was like, no, you should get singers because you got more, R&B songs. He said, no, I like these guys. I like these up-and-coming rappers. I want them to be my opening acts. Drake took Kendrick Lamar and ASAP Rocky on tour with him during the Take Care tour, right? After that, Good Kid, Mad City came out. Kendrick Lamar. Incredible album, right? Incredible album. Drake got inspired and did his third album, right? He got inspired to do his third album, which was Nothing Was the Same, I think. Nothing has been the same. The one with his head literally in the cloud. And during the promo of his third album, follow this. During the promo of his third album, Kendrick Lamar did Control. And right before, and if y'all don't know what Control is, Control is a Big Sean song that never got released on an album, just like a single. It got released on uh just like a single, and it's pretty much stumped on like Drake's rollout of his third album. And if you're not familiar with Control, it is pretty much like a diss, like a quick spar diss to all rappers that are on like greatest of all time status, right? He's kind of like, Jay-Z, Nas, and Big Sean and Drake, and then he's kind of like, and Drake was like, dude, I just took you on tour with me, man. What is that about? It's like, did you come to my face them on? We good? Like, yeah, it's all love. It's like, no, man. Like, dude, why would you do this? Yes, very soft thing to do. Drake should have took it like that. He should have took it like that. But at the same time, it's like, if your child, I'm not calling Kendrick Drake's child. What I'm saying is, if I pretty much pulled you out the ground, and I'm the biggest artist in the world right now, I pulled you out, selected you to open up for me. Now more people know who you are. And then the very next thing you do is like, hey, I'm willing to murder you to get on top. I know it's rap. I know it's kind of like a little rap spar. I know Drake was like, dude, I damn near adopted this child. And you talking about I was raised in the hood. Like, no, we was raised in Beverly Hills, man. What are you talking about? I took care of you. Now you could have kept me off the list. What's this about? And then that's how the beef started, the early beef. Then they kind of did like a bunch of subliminals back and forth. Kendrick did not like his response. As he like somebody, I think Andy Martinez was like, how do you feel about the Control verse? He was like, yeah, I just feel like he was just reaching, man, just looking for attention. Like if we had a beef, sure. If we had a beef, yeah, absolutely, by all means. But I just kind of feel like, why? Like you just did that, just do that. It didn't even mean nothing. It was just kind of like just saying a bunch of names. And I get it. It was a punk move to kind of like shut people up, to kind of like shut down. Like, yeah, that's whatever. It didn't mean nothing. And then Kendrick looked at it, was like, oh, you soft. Pusha T was like, oh, we sparring. Yeah. I can jump in here. Yeah, this is rap. This is the sport of rap. We do this. Big Sean looked at it like, oh, we playing around. Yeah, let's do it. Drake was like, yeah. And then Kendrick was like, ha. The sensitive rapper, I pushed him back in his pajamas. Ha, high five. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how the beef pretty much started. And it was kind of like I pretty much took you on tour with me, man. We went to 100 cities together. And the next thing you do is step on my rollout of starting from the bottom. Now we here. I kind of get it. Just imagine this. Let's remove any sort of visuals of anybody. You as an adult, and you see somebody on the street that has potential, right? You see somebody on the street that has potential. You're blessed as a entrepreneur. You have your own house, you have your own pool and car. You taking care of this person. You see them on the street, you pick them up and you house them. You raise them a whole year. You see the potential. They blow up. And then the first thing they said was, I came from the streets. Nobody took care of me. That's the first thing they said on their podcast. Nobody took care of me. I did this to myself. And you looking like you did nothing? I didn't come from no terrible neighborhood. Like, of course you didn't, but this past 2.5 years, I kind of took care of you, man. What are you talking about? I can kind of see like Drake's position of like, what is this? Nobody took care of me. That couple that took care of me, I'm willing to murder them to get on top. How would you feel if you was Drake? He said that. Moyo said I never liked Drake. A documentary is it's not a documentary. It's like a dude that's talking on YouTube. I'll send it to us. Some of that is true, but the first I'd like to dispute that, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Drake ain't a lover boy. He is a misogynistic. He's misogynistic like every other rapper. Yeah, these lack facts need to be talked, taking with a grain of salt. What are you talking about, man? After his disrespect to Missy, I ain't trying to listen to that lack rap Omniac. What? We're gonna get to that. What's his name? Illustrators. Illustrator, are you still in here? If Illustrator's still in here, we're gonna talk about Missy. I've been cool on Drake since he embarrassed Riri on VMAs. I'm sure Drake ain't as innocent as this is being betrayed. He's not innocent at all. That's just the beginning of a beef. That's not a good analogy. Did you know? I promise you, a very small amount of people knew who Kendrick Lamar was before Drake kind of took him under his wing. You're describing Drake as a saint, and that nullifying this argument. Yeah, well, he's not. Okay, listen. After that, Drake was really trying to find his voice because he was really trying to be a gangster. He was trying to be a singer. He was trying to be like a down south. He was trying to, be from the Caribbean. He was just really trying to. Then he just started like kind of bandwagoning on what's hot. Yeah. Anyway, Illustrator 2. I'm gonna talk to you, man. Let's be honest. What I said was Missy Elliott is a great artist. She's not a lyricist. She's a great artist. She is not a lyricist. She makes great music. As in, this is fun to listen to. Missy Elliott is not a lyricist. I promise you. Greatest bars of all time would never have Missy's lines in it. You can do top 10,000 best lines from any rapper. Missy Elliott would never be in that top 10,000. I promise you that. Shut up, yo. Yes, listen. She writes for other people. She makes great music. I'm talking about as a rapper. Her as an R&B writer, incredible. I love tweets. Oh, there goes my shirt up over my head. Anytime she's singing, perfection. She makes great R&B music. Her as a rapper, garbage. Missy Elliott as a rapper is garbage. I'm giving y'all the access to Google. I'm giving y'all the access right now in the comment section to Google one of Missy Elliott's best lines. It's just fun to listen to. It has no substance. It's all over the place. I promise you, it's never like, ooh, you hear that rhyme scheme? You hear that word play? You hear that alliteration? You hear that meat on that bone? I'll tell you something, man. Missy Elliott is just fun. I said what I said. Illustrator, LaShonda, please find me a Missy lyric that is barred up. Y'all are on the computer right now. You have access right now to Google it and post it on here. Give me her best line. When I say she makes great music, it feels good. She is dessert. Missy Elliott is dessert. She is strawberry shortcake. She is she is a pineapple upside down cake. She is butter pecan pie. She is a strawberry cheesecake. But can you survive off of it? Hmm? Can you survive? Can you survive off of her rap lyrics? R&B, yes. R&B, 100%. Rapper, no. She's a great entertainer. She's an entertainer, just like Hammer back in the day. He was never considered a rapper. Great entertainer. No, MC Hammer has never been in the conversation. Oh, you know what? Use that as an example. Now Moyo tripping Hammer was trash. I Need Love was the first rap song I learned the words to. Yep. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is your feminine flan yet? Very creative, Twilla. It's very creative. I've never seen that happen before. If that's her best line, all right. Uh she said, what's the first line? Is it worth it? Let me work it. So hold on, let's just break this line down. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Let's just kind of dissect that, right? Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put the game down, flip it, and reverse it, right? I have no idea what that means. She just forced that to make it rhyme with a sheriff and never plan yet. It's sheriff. That don't even rhyme. I can see if Flaniat had rhymed with the opening premise of the line, the first bar. Is it is it worth it? Let me work it. I don't even know what that means. Is she saying, is this relationship worth it? Is this relationship? Help me out. Please dissect this. Please dissect this chorus for me. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I don't know what the song's about because she's all over the place through the entire song. So if she's saying, is this relationship worth it? Let me work it. Cool. If that's what it means, cool. The next line, all over the place. I put the game down. She's saying, I'll put the game, like I'll put the player game down. That might be it. I'm dissecting this for it. If she's saying this, because this is me trying to break this down. Sir, if it's worth it, let me work it out. Because I'll put the game down, flip it, and reverse it. But if she's saying she reversed it as in like, I will play you, I'm going to put the game, because I'm a player. I'm going to put the game down, flip it, and reverse it. As in, if you play me, I'm going to play you right back. Is that what she means? Is that what I'm trying to break this down? Is that what that means? Or am I thinking too much into it? Let's see. Don't get mad at me stating the historical truth. What Monk say? Oh boy, I'm not even gonna read that. I'll let the women in the comment section talk to you. Hammer's lyrics was trash, but his showmanship got him up there. No one ever has. Oh, yo, I don't know. I read that loud. Yeah. Then she did it again. Girlfriend want to be like me. Never. You won't find a bit that's even better. Make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close. Take you backwards. Watch walk y'all can never get you out your hole. That's the bar. That's the bar, huh? That's the bar that took you off. That would this be the best lyrics that please, I'm willing for y'all to find me and let y'all decide top three great Missy Elliott lines. That's bar is fire. If this would be the line that be on her tombstone. She didn't write joints for a book. I know this. I know this. This is what I'm saying. The whole joint is fire. One of my faves is Mo's Def. His whole verse is a bar. I'm not talking about Most Def. I'm talking about Missy Elliott. And I said this in the beginning. She's a great artist. She's a great entertainer. She is not a lyricist. That's all I said. I enjoy listening to her music. I'm not listening to her music uh, for content. I'm listening to for entertainment. She's club bangers. She is. I'm not getting nutrition from her. I'm getting sweet, sugary, processed foods from her. It feels good going down, but deep down inside, you're like, she ain't talking about nothing. She's having fun. She's having fun. Oh, was it Mother Day? What did it say? Uh, what that dude say on the song? Oh, let me die. I can't even think of the line before and after that. Help me out. I did this. I can see him. I was on the next line after that. I just sound silly now because I just said because it's not even her. It's not even her voice. It's just a random like Indian dude yelling out in the song, and I was like, I don't even know what else in the song. Also, every time Ludacris read her, he ate her up. I like Ludacris. Uh, she didn't. We are not dissecting Missy lyrics. Listen, it made her money along with her others. That's all that matters. Legend. Twilla, thanks for reading that. Like, cause I don't have my glasses. Hot Boys is one of my favorite songs to this day. She's dope, no doubt, but the best lyrics are respected and received highly appreciated by men and women alike. Sure, sure. I'm not going to take her credit. I'm not going to take anything from Missy Elliott. I promise you, I'm not. I never will. Um, um, yeah. So, what's that song? I'm about to break down one of her songs, man. That I used to love, and then when I went back to listen to it again, I was like, she ain't said nothing. I remember she had a song PUFFDADD. Why we be making hits like the old factory, and I hit you with the yeah, 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 yeah. What are you talking about? Ain't said nothing. Find this song real quick. I think it's on that ooh, love ya, love ya, love ya. Ooh, love ya, love ya, love ya. Ooh. Let me find this song, y'all. What she say? Oh no, it wasn't love you. It was we gonna show you how we party. What's that song called? Uh, I don't know what that song called. We gonna show you how we party. Uh, yeah, I can't. The song is called "Up Jumps the Boogie." Um, let me see. All right, here's Missy's lyrics. I'm in the Marriott, the place to get got. After I smoke pot, he sticks me like shots, funky like farts, connected tongues like dots. Lick his lollipop, the kid named Scott. Me, my hot self, myself, be so hot. Touch my hot spot. I scream till I can't stop. That I'm not doing that part. I'm not doing that part because you're not gonna have me out here moaning on the Instagram, on the YouTube. Well, all got it. We all got it at the same time. Hey, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm jumped the boogie. It ain't supposed to be. Oh my god. Yeah. Why are y'all aggravated and angry that I'm debunking your hero right now? I'm saying the truth. All right. I'm saying the truth. This is what's happening right now. Y'all are finding out in real time that your father wasn't shit. That's what's happening right now. Your father was an alcoholic, and in your eyes, you saw him as a hero. You saw him, the guy who picked you up and played horsey on your knee. But in reality, he was a womanizer. He was an alcoholic. And you're like, hey man, he did what he's supposed to do. I turned out great. It's like, yeah, but let's peel back the onions a little bit. Let's see. He's not that great of a person. And y'all look, but what about me? I enjoyed it. Hey, he did what he's supposed to do. I turned out great. That's what's happening right now. All right. That's what's happening. Oh, not calling CL. Why are y'all doing this? I hate people that keep moving the goalposts. I hate people that move the goalposts. I never said Magoo was one of the greats. I am bothered by people that saying Missy Elliott is their favorite rapper. Now I shouldn't say that. I would say this was the argument. People said Missy Elliott is better than Nicki Minaj. That's what bothered me. This is where it came from. And I was like, I just think y'all had the nostalgia of I remember when I was a kid. This is what we listened to. This is what I felt. This is what I enjoyed. But when a new artist comes, it's hard to push your artist down. And I think this is the reason why a lot of people can't break the cycle of Michael Jordan being their favorite basketball player. Because I remember as a kid, when you were a kid, you have this perception, this fantasy of nobody can do wrong. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. He's incredible. There's nothing no player can do forever because people are always going to say, but Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan. LeBron has been fighting for his life to try to win y'all over, but y'all can't remove that feeling of when I was a kid, all I saw was Michael Jordan being the hero. Michael Jordan saved the world. There's nothing. Here's the thing. If LeBron James won every single championship the next 4 years, right? He got 7 rings or 8. He'll have 8 rings, right? People will still say, but it took him 25 years to get it. Michael Jordan did it in this time. Can't win, yo. Can't win. Wow, this is the dude like Ludacris. His album was Skip City compared to Missy. Oh boy. Again, Missy has R&B and rap on her albums, yo. She's a singer. So of course, I mean, a lot of the time she was mixing the two together. So a lot of her albums are fire. She's a great entertainer. As far as a rapper, no. Yeah. We haven't said anything to compare Missy to Nicki. Oh, God. Well, yo, I said, okay. For the people who just jumped in, Illustrator is a old time listener of Dion Lack, and he heard the end of Missy Elliott or Nicki Minaj. Who's the better rapper? Everybody in that little section was saying Missy Elliott. This was on, I don't know what Squadcast it was on. This is where it came from. I took that meat of that, of asking people, is Missy Elliott a great rapper, not entertainer, artist? That's where it came from, yo. None of us is, no. Okay. Thank you, Monk. Yeah, man. See, the thing is, we're living in this world right now that this is our generation of our childhood heroes. Nobody can beat them. Meanwhile, there's a 60, 70-year-old man that's like, but have you met Bill Russell? Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player ever. Those people are starting to die off. So you can't hear their chatter no more. You can't hear how loud they are about how great Bill Russell is. But Michael Jordan, our generation is still cooking that. Still cooking that. Now you start hearing people saying LeBron James. You know, you'll see Kobe, you hear LeBron James, you hear like Steph Curry, you hear Kevin Durant. And then eventually when those people those childhood heroes, these basketball players start to die off, that's when LeBron will finally get his credit, man. Like Michael Jordan, man, he's incredible, but I feel like Michael Jordan was a great template. A lot of basketball players grew up and said, "That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be Michael Jordan." Michael Jordan, it was probably in the league. Just for the sake of easy math, if there's 100 basketball players in the NBA, there were about 15 close to Michael Jordan's. Michael Jordan had about, I'll give him 20. In his tenure of his career, there were 20 great players scattered on each team, like Michael Jordan level players. But Michael Jordan was the guy. He was the one that stuck out. Now, 2024, there's like 100 Michael Jordans on each team. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of great players. There's a lot of great players. And they all got their template from Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. And the fact that LeBron James is on his 22nd year in the NBA and he went to the Olympics and the U.S. team won the Olympics and he was the MVP on the Olympics, you have to get this man his credit. There's so many things of like, how are y'all not giving him the greatest of all time? So what? He hasn't won 6 rings like Michael Jordan. Bill Russell won 11. If we count rings, this dude is battling monsters in the NBA. He is cooking with monsters. There's a whole bunch of Michael Jordans playing with him. And a lot of times, LeBron is so much of a heightened player, he hasn't had a team to play with. Michael Jordan had a great team. Got me all upset and crying over here. Nikki would body Missy. Exactly, man. Thank you. I was about to bring up Kareem Abdul, so you right, like this exactly, man. Here we go, man. I love you, brother. Yeah, but you can't. But you can't. The older generation that. I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah, because like I said, my dad loved Bill Russell. I didn't know who Bill Russell was for the longest. My brother loved Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was a Shaq fan, and I hate that Shaq is not in the conversation a lot more. Maybe because he wasn't fast, he wasn't the thing. His moves wasn't pretty. I don't know. I don't know why centers centers don't get a lot of greatest of all time love. You get Kareem, you get Shaq's, but Shaq is usually like pushed down to like 10, 8. Like people love the crossovers. They love the power forward. They love the shooting guards and point guards. There's not a lot of power forwards or that gets that greatest of all time, man. They love the fancy dribbling. Man, I love Shaq though. Shaq was my guy because when we was kids, yeah, I remember back in the day we used to play on crates, full court press with milk crates. You tear out the bottom of it, and then you had the little small ball. You can going down the court, it can dunk. I used to always tear down the milk crates. Yeah. One of my homeboy. Oh boy, I miss being a kid, man. Boy, we had full court press. We destroyed this woman's grass. We had full court. I'm crying because I'm thinking like we just allowed life to happen, man. To be a kid again, to be outside. God, I miss that moment. I just literally landed back in the backyard of my next door neighbor. We took the clothesline down and we put a makeshift like backboard with a milk crate on top of it, and then the other the the other rim down on the garage was on top of the was on top. It started off on top of the garage, on top of the gutter, and every time somebody dunk on it, it would tear down the entire gutter. And then my next neighbor's mom was like, now I gotta pay for this. We tore that gutter down. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea, but we we hammered a rim on. And the funny thing is, the full court was diagonal. Like our out of bounds was perfect like this. It was a driveway, and I live next door. It's a driveway. It was a fence and a privacy fence on top of that. We had a privacy fence, and then they had green grass that was just ran down because we had full court. We had full court, and we just tore this entire grass up. But the grass was uneven. It was dirt. It was rocks in there. So it was just like NBA jams. Anything can happen. It was like rocks. The cement from the driveway was broken. Sometimes the mom will park her car in the garage, so the butt of the car will come out. People hit their knees on it. We tore this, man. We dunked on these rims so often. Chunks of her garage was missing. We had to keep moving it down because like we was tearing out wood. On the other side, on the pole, we had like this wraparound contraption to keep, because it was just a regular pole, and we had this wraparound to keep the backboard on top of a milk crate, and every time we dunk, it would just spin. It would spin around, and we had to straighten it up. Oh boy, man, yo, milk crates. And the funny thing is, every time we dunked, we was like, let go, because we knew if you tear this rim down, It is over. We're the game's over. The game's over. And the funny thing is the rims were uneven. It was like one was like 5. we were just we were just ruining our skills. Like if we're practicing playing basketball, we are ruining it. A, because we're playing with a child's miniature ball. And B, we're shooting like one was like 5 feet. I didn't have to jump. But alley-oop city, boy, lob city. Other one was like maybe 8 feet. It was a little bit difficult. So we was always like, let's pick this rim right here. Let's pick this rim. Remember, if you pick this rim, don't dunk. Don't dunk because it's not all the way in. So every time somebody shoot, we have to adjust the rim because the ball was so heavy. Ah, yes. I really wish this sounds dark. I really wish my neighbors were still alive. I can't even reminisce to them because everybody in my neighborhood is either, I don't know, missing, dead, on drugs, or jail. But I can't even say, you remember this? Remember this? Like I can't even like catch up with memories, man, because my childhood is 100% gone. And that's sad. As in, my mom is gone, my brother's gone, who I live with. My next door neighbor, Kevin, is gone. He died at a young age. Tony went to jail, but he popped up like recently. He's in Indiana. I have no idea where Kevin and Jimmy and David across the street is at. Like Lainey and Bobby and Eva, all them girls up the street, Ivan and Corey. I have no idea where none of these people are at. So I can't even reminisce my neighborhood. I left when I was 19. So I just kind of lost track of everybody. And, you leave and internet wasn't really popping when I was, 20. I think AOL was a thing. MySpace was a thing, but you didn't think like, hey, let me catch up with my people on MySpace. By the time Facebook came around, I got on like 2008. Now I'm like 10 years removed from dating. I can't even keep track of where everybody's at. And I'm not even thinking about let me reach out to so and so. Let me find this person. Because a lot of the times, honestly, I don't even know these people's last names. Sadly, these were just neighborhood friends. Ivan, Corey, Jimmy, David, Day. These are just neighborhood friends. I don't know their last names. And as far as I know, they could be nicknames. I can't even look them up on my yearbooks because we didn't go to the same school. My childhood is gone. Now I just got sad. Speaking of, does anybody have a hookup on Facebook? I got my Facebook got hacked back in January, and I need my information back. They just sent me a note that said, if you don't log back in the next 14 days, we're going to remove your Facebook indefinitely. And I don't have any other options. I try to go through all the protocols of if this happens, if you're, get your Facebook back. Log in for somebody else's information. I did all that. I tried many methods and I cannot get my Facebook back. My mom's pictures on there, my dad's pictures on there. These are pictures that I uploaded on Facebook and then deleted off my phone. I need this information back, mostly for that, but also just for memories, things I've said, things I've gone through. It's pretty much, Facebook is essentially like a phone book, and you can literally search somebody's name and people will reach out to you. A lot of my businesses came through Facebook, and I feel like I'm losing a lot of business on my Facebook and my business page. I can't post and promote certain content. So I really need my Facebook back. I really hope somebody can help me, point me in the right direction, tag somebody. But I don't want to lose all my information. I don't know what to do. Please, somebody help me somehow. If you have any sort of ideas, please help me get my Facebook back. My face, and people say, hey, I thought you was gone, man. I thought you just dead. Hey, I try to reach out to you. Like all my threads of like talking to people and like in stories. Like I remember this one girl had super sad. This is not sad, but it's also embarrassing. So I was talking to this girl about she wanted to rent my space, and her Instagram name is Tay Digital, but on Facebook is her actual name. So we was doing business on Facebook, and then when she reached out to me and said, "Hey, I still want to rent your space," I was like, "Absolutely, let's do it." In my head, I was like, "Oh." I scrolled up. I was like, "When did we have this conversation?" It was on Facebook. Whole time, I went to her. She came to me and she said, and I was like, "Hey, what is your name again?" And she was like, "Dion, I know you for 10 years." In my head, I was like, only that I can see is Tate Digital. And she's like, she told me her name, and I was like, "I'm sorry. It's in my phone. It's in my phone." And y'all know, you know people's names. Let me try to get their name for before I say it. I didn't. All I knew her from her Instagram name, and I felt bad because I know her for 10 years, but I didn't know her actual name, so it was embarrassing. And I seen the price that I gave her on Facebook wasn't the price I gave her on in real life, because it was like a 2-year gap. So that was embarrassing. Facebook is a weird place. Wish I could help, but IG took my page, and that was irritating. It was my new page, so I can only imagine years and years of being taken away from Facebook. Man, yeah, homie, it's gone. And I tried to be stubborn, and I'm like, yeah, Facebook, whatever. It's we're growing out of Facebook. But essentially, a lot of my older friends and family, it's a yearbook. I'm in a lot of groups. I'm in a lot of marketing groups of getting black jobs, looking for editors, looking for photographers. People tag you, and it's like, man, I'm losing money because people can't tag me. Looking for comics, you know what I'm saying, looking for spaces, looking for locations, but I can't get back on Facebook. So if y'all know anybody who got their Facebook hacked and then got it back, please point me in the right direction to get this mug back, yo, because I really need to stop being stubborn. I'm tired of living in the pivot. For those who don't know what living in a pivot is, when something happens, you just ignore it and just live with a broken ankle and without getting it fixed. I live in the pivot way too often. Things break down, things crack, things shift. I'm like, and instead of getting it fixed, I'm gonna keep moving. It's good in some sense, but at the same time, you gotta eventually get back to it and fix it. Are you going to try the verification page? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I was trying to go another route. Miss Twills, Fresco, spicy original. Yesterday's prices, not today's prices. Yeah. As a black people, we all live on a pivot. Like duct tape was the greatest invention. Absolutely, but at the same time, this is what happened. Twilla and I share this camera right here. Our monitor, to be able to view this camera, the cord that connects the monitor to the camera, it has a shortage in it. This has been like this for about 2 or 3 years. In order for us to look through this camera, we have to have a HDMI monitor that's connected to the back of the camera on top of it with a battery, right? That was the pivot. Then, in some sort of freak accident, the monitor fell, and now the monitor has been blinking on and off, right? you got to squeeze it to get like the motherboard of the monitor to make it work. And I'm like, this is what sucks about living in the pivot, because I could have actually fixed the cord somehow. I don't know how I could have done it, but the fact that things keep happening, I keep pivoting instead of getting things fixed. That's what happens a lot of the time. This tripod that is on this mug, it just had like a loose screw in it, and instead of like Googling or YouTubing how to fix this, I just like, well, I just don't move the camera. It won't shift on me. More of the story: back up your stuff. How am I back my stuff up on Facebook? Yeah, back your stuff up now. I went to YouTube and I asked them. I went to YouTube and I asked how to get your Facebook back. This dude said, log into your account. I can't. Stop right there, sir. I can't. I went to another one. I went to a Reddit account. How to get your Facebook back the proper way. All right, cool. Go on Facebook. I can't. I wish I could walk y'all through to see how frustrating it is, because Facebook has the audacity to say log in to get your Facebook account back. Log in, do your last password. I type in my last password and say, oh, your site has been compromised. No shit. I know this. Log in with your last password. I did. They changed it. Facebook, you are a $1 billion company. There has to be some sort of protocols. There has to be some sort of Facebook customer service. This dude gonna say, hey man, just start a whole new Facebook account. Dude, I have thousands of friends and family and relationships with people. I was that person that hated the people that's like, hey, you see like a friend request, like, I thought we was already friends. Like, oh man, you got hacked. And you got to go to your friends list like, this person got 3 Facebook accounts. I hate you. You're irresponsible. I feel like this person hacked me through my Lacktoast account. If I don't know, Twila can back me up. I think they tried to get her. They went to my Lacktoast is connected to Twila and Dion. They went to my Lacktoast account, and then something has sent to me. It was like, is this verified? And I was like, no. It was like an ad. It was like, we want to prove this like $27 ad account. I said no. And it was like, oh, I think your site's being they literally hacked me through the scare of you're being hacked. But again, I didn't pay no mind. It was like, I think your site is being compromised. And it was like, change your password. And then I clicked on the link, and then it was like, is this you? I'm like, yeah. And it was like, change your password. And here I am putting my stuff in there. And it was like, thank you. Hacked. Gotta be coach. More of the story. Yeah, I feel that it's cheaper that way. Blessings in the future, bro. I hope you can get all new equipment soon. Hey, man, appreciate you, bro. That's the first well wishes, man. Thank you, King. You don't have to walk us through it. I just went through the math. I think they intentionally make it difficult. Yeah. They charged a bunch of ads on our Facebook account. Then there was a user on our page listed as admin who had full access. Dion and I only had prior access. It's wild. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. And why did I get the blood in the... Boy. Mario, did you get your Facebook account? Did you get your account back? Oh my God, this girl's gorgeous. This girl is a dark gorgeous. I don't know, this girl has to be AI. Hold on. This is not real. This girl's not real. Is this AI? I can't see it. I can't see it. But she's dark. She's like black. Keon just posted her. But I feel like she has to be fake. She don't feel real. She is dark. Scammers be scammer. Working in cybersecurity, they phishing, that's real. Damn it, yo. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Well, folks, I think I've done my time. I think I've had some therapy to the masses. And I need to get it at work. I have a photo shoot at 7 o'clock. Photo shoot at 7 o'clock. Twills, you be here tonight? I have a photo shoot at 7 o'clock tonight. And I'm not sure how to set up this full setup before she gets here. Well, thank you, Dion. I'm sure that she's real. No, she. You know how people put all the filters on. I feel like she has a lot. Either she has incredible makeup or like I need for y'all to look this person up. She don't look real. I feel like this is an AI person. I feel like she's an AI person, and people are doing this to scam us, to make her believe that she's a real person. Because I haven't seen a organic picture of her at all. Like I said, Keon just posted her. Keon Paulet. He just posted her, and she looks like an AI character. I'm not sure. We'll let you know. Did the remote? Yes, the tethering worked. All right, y'all. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for hearing my therapy. Thank for all the people who text me to talk to me directly and answering some of my questions. I love y'all for that. Thank y'all for being a punk and not talking directly into the chat. Hit the likes up, man. It's 14 people in here. Get the likes up to the 14, man. I love how y'all are talking. The people who have my number, they were talking, answering questions through a text message. Because I didn't want to get scrutinized by the masses, huh? A lot of people over here agreeing about Missy Elliott. Yeah, Missy's trash. Yeah, you right. LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. I'm not going to say the names who said that. I'm seeing the text message. Yeah. But anywho, thank you guys so much. Get the likes up, man. I see 14 people in here. I see 12 likes. Hit it one time. So I'm out of here until it gets. They're going down. Oh no. Give me 2 more likes. 2 more likes, and I'm up out of here. All right, come on, for the people, man, for the culture. Come on, who just sitting here with their arms? They're going down. How did someone unlike it? Tell them to come over to the chat. What's the deal? I don't know. Who unliked the chat? There we go. That's all I wanted. Thank you. 14. There we go. I feel better now. You guys are listening. Somebody. Oh, we up to 15. Can I get 16? Can I get a what? All right. Oh, before I go, I do want to say, I do want to say, I'm trying to say this. Am I? No, I'm not. All right, y'all. It's too vulnerable. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.